Hello guys, and welcome here to the Jello Cup Series. This is race number 31 here today from the Talladega Superspeedway. I believe it's the Alabama 500 today, and I'm Brian James here in the booth with you. Starting on the pole will be Jordan Anderson in the number 78. To his outside will be Sky Commons in the number 10, and Sky Commons has some work to do in the playoff picture. So we'll see how he addresses that today. Before we get going, let's take a look at your knockout qualifying results. Dylan Ibrahimian, Rusty Potts, Dan Hummel, Jody Shane Davis, Chris Smith, Willa Ruby Crouch, and Francis Hawes all raced their way in. So congratulations to them. And of course, last race, we questioned this throughout the whole year because of how dominant Dustin Davis has been. Quietly dominant. He hadn't had a win in the regular season. He made the playoffs. We said it's not a matter of if, it's quite frankly a matter of when that win will come. And that win finally came on Wednesday night at Chicagoland. So congratulations to Dustin Davis. He locks in, but let's take a look at the playoff picture right now. So of course, Dustin Davis, no worries entering here. He is 15 points though behind Zach Fitzwater, and keep in mind, you win the round, you get 2 playoff points. So he is going to look to close that 15-point gap. Zach Fitzwater, a 58-point lead. If he can survive today, he might just lock himself in entering Watkins Glen. Some guys with some work to do. Of course, the 2 past champions, Diego Yepes and Patrick Smith, they got a lot of work to do here today at Talladega to try to make the round. And of course, we mentioned Sky Commons as well. So we definitely have some guys who need to get some work done here today. And we'll see if they can do just that. Anyway, without further delay, let's roll the intro. And we'll be back with your starting lineup here in just a moment. You are watching the Gaming Collaboration Network, home of the Jello Cup Series.
Have ourselves another photo finish, and I believe this time the 43 Tim Randolph will win at Daytona.
The Lift National Series. Here we go. They make their way through turn 3 and 4. The pace car will peel off. And for the first time ever, the Lift National Series is green. Here at Daytona, the Hitachi Truck Series. And here we go. The pace truck is gonna peel off. And for the first time ever in GCN history, we have a truck series, and we are underway under the lights here at Daytona in Tuesday night heat. Your GCN presentation starts right now. Here we go. They are on the backstretch. Let's take a look at the starting lineup that's on the left-hand side of your screen. And the biggest questions entering today, of course, this is the round of 12. Who can advance to the round of 8, if anyone, today? And of course, the big one. That's another question. When, if and when will the big one strike? Of course, we had a very uneventful truck race yesterday here. I don't think we'll see the same today. But of course, this is a chance to advance to the round of 8 before the Charlotte Roval, which will be next Sunday. And then the other question is, how nice do you play with your teammates here today? Of course, you need them here. Sky Commons, Carter, Joey, they're both on the outside looking in. How nice do they play with each other, knowing that, of course, one of them could head home after this round. It'll be Jordan Anderson, though, in Sky Commons going through the tri-oval. The green flag is out. We're underway at Talladega. One thing to keep in mind, these Stewart-Haas Fords are clearly a favorite here. I mean, they've won all the Daytona and Talladega races thus far. The Go Fast Racing 35, that is a Stewart-Haas affiliated Ford. So, they won at Daytona earlier this year, the 500. Then, of course, you've got the Zach Fitzwater. He won here in the earlier part of the season. And then you've also got Sky Commons, who's won at Daytona. So Stewart-Haas has a knack for this. And the question is, will it be one of their Fords in victory lane at the end of today? I would imagine they are the favorites, though. As Jordan Anderson, he'll lead the opening lap. Again, we wrap up this round next race at the Charlotte Roval. That'll be our second to last road course race of the year. We will have one more after that, and it'll be at Watkins Glen to open up the round of 8. And then we've got Gateway and Martinsville, and that will wrap up the round of 8 and bring us to the Championship 4, which will be at Riki. As you see, going for the lead right now, that is Nathan Faden. He is your all-star race winner at 8 Bowl, and he wants the lead. He's going to get it, and we'll see if he can hang on that outside lane. Here comes Patrick Smith as well, with help from Dick Clark. Dylan Ibrahimian, he's going to make it 3 wide. Mind you, Dylan Ibrahimian won the truck race yesterday, so he's also a heavy favorite here at Talladega today, as Patrick Smith, the defending Cup champ, or not the defending Cup champ, but the Season 4 champ, he'll go to the race lead. You see they're 3 by 3 back there. Now here comes David Paschal, but here comes Diego Yepes as well. Don't rule out that 00 either. He's won at Talladega in the past. He's also got his back against the wall. And now he will look for the race lead and get it away from Patrick Smith, the Season 3 champ, now in front of the field. Here comes Charles Sanford, last year's Alabama 500 winner, with help from the Zenjoltis winner, Jody Shane Davis. And this is where you want to be, in front of the pack. You don't want to be in that middle anywhere, and you don't want to be well, I mean, you not necessarily don't want to be at the back, but it'd be better than being in the middle right now, as some of these guys are, and Jody Shane Davis to the race lead, with help from Nate Rattray. And of course, this picture is going to change a lot after the race. And ultimately, you're seeing a big sign of respect here. You're not seeing anybody push the issue. You're not seeing anybody make it 4 wide yet. You know, you're not seeing anyone give any aggressive pushes that could cause a wreck. So, I mean, you got to respect this early start. See, they're not afraid to share the lead either, but it will change, of course, as the race goes on, and Dylan Young will go to the race lead now. And if they could just stay this way throughout the race, we could have a very clean but entertaining Talladega race. Oh, I think I saw a bit of 4 wide back there. See, the top 3 or 4 have broken away. See Riki Johnson going down there to help a Ford out. Keep in mind, Scott Upton is also up here right now. Now keep in mind, Zach Fitzwater's back there too. He doesn't need a win to advance, but a good day could definitely lock him into the next round. As now Scott Upton will go to the race lead. With help from the 9 of Rusty Potts right now. And Rusty Potts could play big time spoiler here. He's had a rough go of things this year, and of course trying to make up for it here. And I wouldn't rule out that Team Chevy learned a thing or two after Zen Joltis. See, the top 3 have pretty much broken away, and of course Rusty Potts is in the middle of what should be an intense playoff battle between the 43 and the 4. As you see Fitzwater go down, he's going to try and help Scott Upton here. Here comes Sky Commons as well. There's Fitzwater's teammate. Maybe he's just buying time, hoping his teammate can get up there and they can make a charge. I don't imagine that one's going to help out Zach Fitzwater much longer. And the only reason I mention that is Chris Smith's teammate, that 42 of Patrick Smith, he is also in this playoff picture right now. As you see the battle for the lead. Who will the one go with? He'll go with the Chevy in front of him, Scott Upton. And now here comes Sky Commons to help his teammate. It should be the other way around, don't you think? The 4 should be helping the 10 out right now, trying to make the next round, or help the 14. But hey, Zach Fitzwater to the lead. It might not be for long though. Here comes that inside lane. And actually he's going to be able to slide down in front of him. We'll see, can he hang on to at least lead a lap? Here goes the 9. Oh, someone blew up back there. It's the 78-year pole sitter, Jordan Anderson, has blown up. The 9 of Rusty Potts leads the lap. That's another thing you worry about at these tracks. Is such a strain on these engines, as you saw right there, and Jordan Anderson's day is done. Here comes that guy, Dustin Davis, though. And you see how that kind of messed up the field back there, that kind of messed up things. And Astrid Flores now to the race lead. Dustin Davis now to the lead. Here comes the one of Chris Smith, and keep in mind, Dustin Davis gains nothing by winning this race. Okay, but he can take the points lead away and possibly take away 2 bonus points. So actually, he can move himself up to 30 playoff points. Of course, assuming he holds the points lead after the Roval and doesn't win or lead a lap there. But he knows he can close that gap on Zach Fitzwater and really make him feel some pressure. And it's 4 wide for a moment, but they settle it out. So they're getting antsy back here. And now the 15 of YellaWood Crouch looking for the lead. One of the go-or-go-homers trying to get some points, maybe a win, to help them move into the top 33 next season. And YellaWood Crouch to the lead. Now here comes the 2 of Dylan Young with help from Dick Clark. And keep in mind, Dick Clark could very well lock in on points with a good result today. Now Chase Miller's taking that inside lane away, and the Fords will work together. I can't believe we've stayed green this long. You just wonder, when is something going to happen? If anything. Not that these playoff drivers want anything to happen, because there's a whole mess of them at the back of the field right now. But you gotta imagine they're sitting there in the back of their head thinking, oh man, what if something breaks out here? Here comes Samet Ozkan now with Casey Naneko behind him. And you know who else is back there? The Season 3 champ. Don't rule him out. As Brandon Harris now goes to the race lead. And again, I think it's remarkable how calm this race has been past the halfway mark. I probably am going to jinx it, but I just have to point that out. It's been so calm. Minus a few 4 wide scares. But it's been a clean race, and that's what's even more disturbing about all this. Here comes Yepes. Keep in mind, he won an advanced at Bristol. He didn't need to, but he did. Here, he might need to. He looks for the lead now. Here comes the 6 to help him, but the 7 is going to hang on for now. And again, Diego Yepes, he has a knack for being at the right place at the right time on these restrictor plates. I don't know if now's the right time, though. You see, he's just going to sit back there, kind of push the 7. 4 wide again. Now it's back to 3, thankfully. Keep an eye on that 00. Here comes the 16 of Tyler Faden as well. And look at that, Patrick Smith is leading that middle lane, and it's just not helping him out right now. And he's in a bad spot if these guys do anything in front of him. Here we go, the 7, will he finally get challenged? The 00 is going to pull to the inside, try to block the run from the 16. It won't work, and it's going to be 3 wide for the lead. And the 16 of Tyler Faden to the race lead. Coming to 10 laps of racing to go this time. Here comes the 32, Joshua Saculli. And he'll take the race lead away. 4 wide. And this one might not end well. And it won't. The 42's around. And he somehow saves it. But this is going to split up the field. The 42 just had the save of his career right there. Patrick Smith, he almost got wrecked. Almost brought out a big caution here. And would have ultimately ended his playoff run. And of course, though, he has split up the pack. Which might be just the next worst thing. But they should be able to catch these guys pretty quick here. I wouldn't doubt it. But what a save by Patrick Smith. Saves his playoff hopes right there. That would have more than certainly put him in a must-win at the Charlotte Roval. Michael Collins, the leader, though. As here comes that second pack. I'm wondering if they're even closing anything. To be honest, and these guys, they need to get single file and try to pull away from the pack behind them. And you see the 53's got the tail end of that draft, and that's going to pull everybody with them. If he can just stay as close to that 32 as he can, it's going to pull him right into this race. Here comes the 00 once again. But the 11 leads Michael Collins. Of course, he made the playoffs without a win, but got eliminated in the first round. But he would sure love to at least get his first career win before the end of the season. We'll see if he can do that. Double zero to second now, and the pack has caught him. So this race is not over yet. The pack is here. We knew that was going to happen. They just couldn't get single file and turn some fast laps. As now the 16, Tyler Faden to the race lead. And the guy to keep an eye on is on that inside lane. Zach Fitzwater. He is probably the guy you want to keep an eye on. And you see they're going to force 3 wide. For second, maybe first, and it is for first. Matt Dixon to the race lead. Matt Dixon, he was another one who made the first round but failed to advance to this round. As Samet Ozkan now to the lead. And we're back to 3x3 racing with 5 to go. Or 4.5 to go now. Another guy, keep an eye on that 3 and that 42 are on that inside. They could also make a move for the win. As you see 3x3 all through the pack. This looks like an IndyCar start in some cases as Zach Fitzwater goes to the race lead. But will he be able to hold on and lead a lap? Doesn't look like he will. And for the second time today, he gets dogged on leading a lap. 4 to go, or 3 to go, I believe. No, 4 to go. That inside lane is looking a lot stronger now. See Fitzwater forced to the high side. That doesn't help anything. Is now the 2 Chevys, Nathan Faden, Patrick Smith. They're out in front of this pack. But keep an eye back there. One of those playoff drivers could sneak ahead of them with 3 laps of racing to go. Here goes the 10. Does he have the help? It looks like he does. The 35 of Chase Miller. And here's the 10 of Sky Commons as well. Keep an eye on the 10. Now the 35. He's in the picture. But don't rule out an overtime finish. As you see, the battle for the lead is on. The 2 Fords on the inside. The Chevy is all by himself. Nathan Faden. 2 laps of racing to go. And Chase Miller is the leader. Don't rule anything out in these closing laps. Of course, we get a caution at this point. It will be overtime. Here comes Dylan Ibrahimian looking to sweep the weekend. He gets moved aside. Now it's the 96. Here we go. It looks like it's going to be clean and a clean race. We'll see the finish of this one. White flag, 1 lap of racing to go, presented by Mitchell's Memes. Can Chase Miller hang on? If he can, he advances to the round of 8. If not, he might still be good. Here we go. You see Dick Clark making a run. Will he get some help? Because if he can get some help, he can probably overtake that 35. Keep an eye on the 88. Here we go through turn 3 and 4. Can the 88 get any run? Will he pull to the inside? He's got to do it now. Here he goes. And it's going to be side by side. Coming through the tri-oval. Who's going to win the race? Dick Clark. Dick Clark wins at Talladega. A last lap pass, a close finish for the second time this season at Talladega. And Dick Clark will advance to the next round. But now the question remains, where's the 4? Because keep in mind, Zach Fitzwater could have advanced on a good finish today in 29th. All the 5 needed to do was finish 14 positions ahead. That's what he did. We might have a tie for the points lead entering the Roval. But it's Dick Clark. He gets the win today. We want to congratulate him. We want to thank you guys for watching. We're going to show you results and standings, and we will see you next Sunday. And oh boy, we're going to have Zach Fitzwater in the booth too. This should be fun. But we will see you at the Charlotte Roval. Until then, goodbye everyone.